thank you for joining me this evening. My name is Myra Moore with Moore Football LLC. Joining me today is a quarterback at the University of Connecticut, David Pindell. Hi, David. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hey, no problem. I appreciate you for having me.
And happy 4th. I know it's a holiday for everybody, so happy 4th. Just getting that out the way.
Appreciate that. Same to you. Happy 4th to you too.
So before we get into all the good stuff, tell me a little bit about you as far as, how tall you are, how much do you weigh, your wingspan, all that good stuff.
So David Pindell, I'm 6 foot 3/4. That's my official measurements. I'm 203 pounds, 200 203. That's my range. Now we don't really know my wingspan off the top of my head, but I'm right-handed. I'm ran a 4.4 my pro day.
Wow.
I'm a quarterback, obviously, as a lot of you know. And yeah, I went to Lackawanna College for 2 years, freshman sophomore year. And had some success there that led me to UCONN.
Sweet. And so that's what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about before we get into the really good stuff. First of all, a 4.4 as a quarterback, you're fast.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That means you can sling it and you can run it too.
Mm-hmm.
We like that. But as you're a JUCO product, so tell me a little bit about that. I mean, everybody, we know how the high school grind is and everybody want to get the stars and go D1, but it doesn't happen. So how did your story unfold?
Yeah, so I started playing football my sophomore year of high school. And, the way I got into it was because, I watched Michael Vick play. And I just, after that one game he was playing, I just told myself, hey, I want to be like him. He inspired me to play, so I, tried out. Went to high school, tried out, and, made the team. And I just was playing freshman, sophomore, junior, senior year. And, at the time when I got into football, I didn't know about the recruiting process. I had no intention of playing, in college, Division I, anything like that. I just, at the moment, I wanted to be like Vic. So, I was just passing my grades, just to get by, just so I could play ball. And, not having the understanding of, keep my grades at a really high level so I could play D1. So by the time my senior year came, I had a bunch of success. I talked to a bunch of schools and they said with my GPA I wouldn't be able to accept a Division I scholarship. So the only opportunity for me to play D1 from my situation was go JUCO. So Coach Duda reached out for me from Lackawanna College. He brought me up for a visit and I ended up going there. So after that, learning about the recruiting process that you had to have good grades from freshman year all the senior year. I learned that early, and then when I got to Lackawanna, I fixed all of that. I finished with a 3.5, and then I ended up having about 15 offers, and I was able to choose the school I wanted to go to, which ultimately led me to UCONN.
Good for you. And you know what? You touched on something that's really big. A lot of kids in high school aren't aware of the same thing. They don't understand that it's a huge part. To invest in football while you're in high school, there's a bigger picture, right? Not everybody understands that. They don't understand how crucial your grades are to get you into that school. And not knocking JUCO, not knocking D2, D3 schools, but in reality, we understand that if you go D1, there's a better chance of getting your name out there. I mean, that's really what it is. So for you to recognize what your problem was, overcome that, and then still get yourself to University of Connecticut, that's amazing. So congratulations on that. Are you draft eligible 2021?
No, I came out 2019.
Sweet.
I came out last year.
Okay, so you're graduated, you're done. What was your major?
So I graduated spring 2019 with a degree in urban and community studies. So basically, I wanted to get into urban planning, which is learning how space is taken up in cities and planning the proper things in certain cities. It's a unique major, but I think UCONN is one of the only schools that offers it. I got into it because by the time I got to my junior year, I still was undecided, and I had to talk to my professor who took me to Hartford a couple of times and introduced me to a couple of programs, and I was like, okay, I feel like this is something I'm interested in, so that's what got me to that field. So I got a degree in that, and as of right now, I'm not using it right now, but I'm still pursuing my dream as signing as a quarterback. But I'm also, helping out in my high school as a teacher. So for now, that's what I'm doing. but until I'm able to use my degree right now, just being a teacher and coaching and training is what I've been doing as of lately.
Nice, I love that, especially with because you have, especially with the kids, they want to be where you're at, what you went through, and even though it was hard, they still want to be there. So that's good that you're back to coaching. I love that. So as far as your football, I know everything is on hold. We know there's no workouts, nothing going on right now. But have you had any interest from teams or anything like that, as far as CFL or even the NFL?
Yeah. So around before everything happened, I was first to go down to Dallas for an XFL workout with the Dallas Renegades, and then April I heard from the Steelers they wanted to bring me in for mini camp as a quarterback, and then I have heard a bunch of them ever since then. But my agent is pushing me CFL team weekly. He says they say the same thing. They have me on their board for a signing for a camp at least. So that's the positive. I talked to Toronto coach, Saskatchewan coach, and they've been saying the same thing. It's a waiting period right now because they don't know if they're going to go forward with having a season or not. But as of right now, they're all saying the same thing. Stay ready, so I have to get ready. And I've also been talking a bunch of AFL. Well, it's currently NAL now. A couple of arena teams just in case that's a backup plan.
Yes, that's good. I love backup plans. But you're right. The biggest thing, and that's what I tell everybody: stay in shape. Because right now we know it's kind of dead. Everybody's this pandemic has everybody up in the air. But once it kicks off, it's going to come fast. And when they start shooting out those invites, okay, we want you here for a workout or we want you here for a camp, they're going to see who's really been staying in shape, right? That's the biggest thing is you have to stay in shape. So that's the only thing that's good for you. Keep doing that. I was watching your film. It looked really good. Really good. So,
thank you.
what would you say is your biggest strength as a quarterback?
I say my biggest strength, and obviously a lot of people point this out to, is me making plays, being able to make plays, whether that's running or extending the play, because a lot of people, as I was told, watching my film, all they see is the run, me just, making people miss, things like that, which is a part of my game, my instincts just take over. My instincts is just, hey, I got good feet, get away from somebody, but I feel like I'm a playmaker. I can extend the play, whether that's moving around in the pocket to throw the deep ball, or even if I have to move around the pocket and run, use my legs. I just feel like I'm a playmaker. I can extend plays whenever you need me in a critical situation.
Nice. So with that, because that's great. That's a great strength. What would you say is a weakness that you're aware of and you're working on?
Right now, biggest thing working on, just staying poised in the pocket. That's probably my biggest thing. Over the year or so, just watching my film over and over, just critiquing myself. I say the biggest thing for me is, I'll rush things a little too quick. So that causes me to, see things that's not even there, and cause me to misreads. So just being poised in the pocket, staying in the pocket, calm, and just working on my anticipation with throws and trusting my receivers. That's the biggest thing I've been working on this offseason.
And that's major, especially trusting your receivers, right? Because you sound like you're the guy that if you're gonna run and if you see that opening, you're gonna go. But there's times when you have to step back, wait. You wait and look to see if your receiver is available. Chuck that thing. But you have a great. What's your furthest throw? Furthest completed throw, I should say.
I'll probably say the Rhode Island game. It was we had a shoot route run, and it was probably 60, 70 yards. Either that or for Cincinnati, I threw a deep corner out to Aaron. He caught it on the sideline. Really good defense on coverage on him. It was the perfect pass. So,
those are like the ones that you remember forever, right? Those are the ones that you're like, when you talk to your kids, your grandkids, oh, during this game, this happened. That's amazing. I love that. Like, those are like the best memories. So as far as, you personally, what are you said you're working with kids, the school coaching. What type of coaching are you doing?
So right now, I naturally, since I just have ability to, whoever I'm working out with, just critique them or help them with what they're working on. So when I'm throwing receivers or working out with quarterback, I just naturally, help critique them on their mechanics and give them knowledge on my experience from me being at a high level and telling them things that I was taught the correct way, just being able to naturally do that. So, but I have not done anything coaching officially, but I've been, doing one-on-one coaching with quarterbacks, and I recently, offered a job as a high school quarterbacks coach down here in Columbia and Baltimore, Maryland, which I'm, looking into this fall just in case I don't sign anywhere or if we don't have a season. That's probably the biggest one right now.
That's amazing. I love that. I love that. Giving back, especially to the kids, because those, that's our next generation. That's gonna lead us. So keep doing that. What would be your advice to if you come across a young kid, a young quarterback who has stars in his eyes and wants football as his career? What would be your advice to him or even her?
To me, I'd say the biggest thing is, whatever you feel like you want to do in life, or at the football position, or whatever your intentions are to go high. Just be consistent in your plan, what you're going to do to achieve that goal. So being consistent, doing it every day, working it every day, having a plan how you're going to go about it. Because without having a plan, all it is a dream. So I feel like whatever you want to accomplish, you got to have a plan how you're going to go about it. On top of that, you just got to be confident that you can achieve it and that you can do it. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself, then nobody else will have any confidence in you. So those three things I live by, and I think are really good advice to any children or kids trying to go to the next level, whether that's football, college, whatever the situation is. Be consistent, work hard, have a plan, and then just be confident in yourself.
I agree, and that's amazing advice, and you're so right. It really is about your confidence and how much you're willing to sacrifice and that grit to get to where you had a long road. JUCO to D1 to graduate. That's amazing. Congratulations on that, because there's not very many who stick through the long road, because it is hard. It's really hard. So I commend you on that. So before we wrap up, because I know it's a holiday, I don't want to keep you too much. What would be your last hurrah to a recruiter, or to a scout, or to a coach, or to a team? What would you bring that makes you a different? Makes you an asset to the team. There's quarterbacks left and right, but what sets you apart, makes you different from the next man? What would you tell them?
The biggest thing for me I would say is, I'm one of the players who's going to compete to be the best on the team before I even try to be the best against the other team. I'm going to try to be the best on my team first. Talent, competition brings out talent. Talent brings out the best in you. So, when I'm with my teammates, whatever it is, I'm always going to compete, push them, always trying to take their spot. I'm going to let them know up front, look, we can be friends off the field, but on the field, I'm coming after you. So I'm pushing my teammates to be the best they can be, because at the end of the day, it's a business, and everybody's trying to win that job. My goal is to be the guy friend. So I'm pushing my teammates. On top of that, I give 110%. A lot of players talk about giving 100%, but I always want to give that extra 10%, because they gotta, like you said, gotta do something that separates you and makes you different from others. So you're just gonna get that extra push out of me. On top of that, I'm willing to sacrifice whatever it is for this sport, because I love this sport, and at the end of the day, you gotta be the ultimate team player. So I just feel like that's the biggest thing that separates me from a lot of people.
It's your drive. It really is. That's what, to me, when I was looking at it, and then just researching you a little bit, you have an amazing drive. So that drive and that grit, it's keeping you going, and it's getting you out there. And I mean, you have amazing film, so I would not be surprised if a team calls, be it the NFL or CFL, and brings you into a camp. So I'm looking forward to watching you. But I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and everybody else, take a look. Take a look at his film. We have a tag to this post. Like, share, retweet. I want to wish you there's so much I want to say, but then I'm like, you know what? No, let's just get the video out there. So I want to wish you. You're very welcome, and good luck on your journey. Feel free to tag and keep sharing your stuff, because that's the biggest thing that I always tell everybody is keep yourself relevant, especially during these times. These are times that nobody's ever dealt with, and if we stop hearing and seeing, because that's what it's for people, it's visualization, being able to see. And if we no longer see this player anymore, it's kind of going to be dropped. dropped off, right? So keep it up. Keep up the great work. Everybody else, thank you so much for joining us. Take a look again. I have it pinned to this post. Like, share, retweet. More football on Instagram, on YouTube, as well as Twitter. Thank you all. You have a great evening. Thank you so much, David.
Appreciate that. Thank you. You have a big holiday too.
You as well.